found it to be a very interesting thing. Like people with a lot of ego in jujitsu are probably some of the worst training partners you'll ever see. They're great competitors. Don't get me wrong. Like those people go out to win, and they do well because that's their mindset. Their mindset is like, I always want to win, and that's a good mindset to have if you're a competitor. But it's a horrible mindset if you're a training partner and you're trying to get better and make your people around you better. But when you have that ego and you're always like, I gotta win, I just gotta win, I gotta win, it makes people not want to train with you and not want to be around you. And the same goes in the same course. And the same goes for people who are in the workplace who just have to like win, like get that last word in, make sure that they are perfect and nothing's ever their fault type of situation, because if it is their fault, that means they're losing and they're not winning, so they have to win. And that ego is huge. And when you have an ego like that, guys, will either it can make you good in your career if you know how to tame that and channel that thing. But if you let that thing run loose and wild like a freaking wild animal, it can ruin you. Because you realize quick that you have less training partners, or people don't invite you to parties, or people don't invite you out to the bar after work. Like, you have to check that crap at the door. And the reason why I bring up ego and to bring it back full circle was when I first started at my new job, you know, I had a little bit of that where I was presenting and doing things like that, and I was just getting a little worked up, a little worked up. I mean, I wouldn't say like upset, but like I was like, why you ask that question? That makes no sense. Like, what I'm presenting not making any sense to you? Like, this was going on in my mind, right? And why was this going on in my mind? Well, one, I'm too close to the project. So when I'm explaining things, I'm not being open, right? I'm just like, I'm presenting you the project, but I'm just presenting to you. I'm not. I wasn't really necessarily looking for that feedback, right? But I had to switch it because my ego got in the way, and I was like, okay, it's me, it's not them, right? If I'm presenting in a way to where well, my manager said this too. He's like, maybe you're presenting in a way to where like you come off as a more friendlier person. You're able to, make people feel more comfortable asking questions, whereas someone else might not, have that feel. So like, let's say me, I'm presenting something versus like the CEO, right? Me and the CEO could present the exact same thing, the exact same words, but he might get less questions at the end because he's the CEO, he's that figure of authority, and I'm not that. Not that I'm less important than him. It's just like maybe I come off a little more friendly, a little more kind, or a little more open to certain individuals, right? Who feel more comfortable with me, comfortable with me. So when he said that, I was like, okay, that makes sense, man. That makes sense. But at the same time, like, I was like, dude, I gotta check my ego at the door. My ego has got me in trouble so many times. You have no idea. We've all been there, man. We've all been there. And ego's big, man. Ego's one of those things where it can have you, second guessing yourself. It can have you, distancing people from you because maybe you don't pick up on certain things that they pick up on. You're like, man, you're a jerk, and I don't want to train with you for one, and I don't want to invite you out to my freaking birthday party too. So